Good morning and welcome to Rose Red Homestead. We so appreciate you attending our videos and hope that you enjoy this video very much. As many of you know, we announced recently that we are putting Trail Grazers, our other channel, on hiatus for a few months. And that channel was focused on how we use our food storage for foods for camping or going on day trips or whatever. And what we have decided to do is see if we can pull just a few of those ideas once in a while right over here into Rose Red. And we'll see how that goes for a little while and reevaluate in the spring. And one of the things that Jim and I often do is we just love to get in the car and go for a day trip somewhere. We just recently went up to Cedar Breaks near Cedar City and made a video and posted that on Trail Grazers, and all of the videos on Trail Grazers will remain intact, so you can go over there and enjoy those to your heart's content. We have over 100 videos on that channel. But what we usually do is take some kind of a lunch with us. You know, it makes it so very easy to put together lunches quickly when we have food storage, and especially with the integration of level 1 food storage with a combination of our freezer, our refrigerator, and our pantry. So I'm going to show you 4 lunches today, and whenever we think about food, we like to think about the nutrition as well. And while we are not perfect and make everything to where it's totally 100% nutritious for us, we really do try to focus on that, and that's what we're going to be doing for these lunches. And most of the ingredients were just pulled right out of a level 1 food storage. So I'm going to start right over here. Let me start right here. When we got this little cooler 2 or 3 months ago, and this has been our go-to lunch cooler when we go on our little day trips. This is the one that we carry, and we absolutely love this one. It is a Stanley, and it has room. It's the perfect size for lunch, really. There's enough room in here for ice and for some drinks and then for our lunch meal. And then it has these elastic straps on the top, which are so handy. And this is where we put this is our tablecloth. I stuff napkins up here, or cutlery when we need it. We have some cutlery in little cases that works just really well. And so when I think about lunches, I think about containers and cooler. So here is our cooler. And I will put the link to this below the description of this video under products, so that you can check it out if you just want to see what it's all about. Also, the other thing is, when I think about lunches, I think about various containers. When we did our book on nutrient-dense lunches to go, we featured a number of containers that vary in how they are configured according to the type of food that we want to carry. And so I'm going to show those today. Now, this set of containers I just picked up at Walgreens. Walking by the aisle, I happened to see this and bought a couple of them. These containers were in a special display right in the aisle of our grocery store. These are very inexpensive, and I think we got like 10 for $5 or something, and these have been really used. And then these, I'll put the link to these. These came from Amazon, and the reason that I like these is that this section is quite deep for tall sandwiches, so that works just really great. So what kind of foods can we just pretty much grab and go if all of a sudden Jim says, let's take a ride, let's go someplace, and we want to take a lunch with us? Well, a lot of times it's just whatever we happen to have on hand. But let me show you a few things that we do use. This little container is designed as a salad container. And it has cutlery that just snap in right here. It has a top tray for crackers, and we try to use whole grain crackers when we take things like that, or, you know, it could be sliced veggies, and then here is a little container that can be used for salad dressing or whatever you like. So in the refrigerator today, I'm going to move this over so we have some room here. I made yesterday one of our pasta salads that we already have posted the recipes for up on our website. And I think it's on our opening page, not on the recipe page, but I think it's on the opening page. And the dressing is kind of soaked down at the bottom. But this is our ham salad. And as I dish some up and put it in here, ooh, it smells so good. The Cajun seasoning on this just gives us such a nice, nice flavor. And this is some of the ham. It's a pound of ham that we had out in our freezer in a little baggie. So this is part of our level 1 food storage. And so there's the salad right there. And then we can put this top on and put whatever else we might want. And then the lid snaps in place. And it goes right in the cooler. And so we have this really nice pasta salad, which is a good healthy salad, especially if you use whole grain pasta, which that isn't, but you could if you wish to do that. And Jim and I are discovering that we don't really eat as much as we once did. And which is, I guess, a good thing. But so we don't have to take huge, big lunches anymore, just enough to take care of the hunger that we may have in the middle of the afternoon. And we also travel whenever we go any place, like for a day trip or whatever. I usually always take a baggie of mixed nuts and also a baggie that has some granola bars in it. So we always have those backups with us. Those are the standard thing that we have in our car all the time. So next up is one of our favorite meals, which is a BLT. Now, normally you wouldn't think about taking a BLT with you on a trip because it might get really, really soggy. Well, here's what I do to try to alleviate that. First of all, we've got some whole grain bread. So I toast the bread and I put the mayo in. Now, I've not done that here because I'm not going to eat them today. And so I don't want to put that together and then have that go to waste. So I'm just telling you that we toast the bread, put mayo on both sides, and then put the mayo sides together. Here is the bacon, and that goes in this little container. And then I pack the lettuce and tomatoes separately, and so here is our lunch, and it goes in the cooler just like that. And then it's very, very easy. And I have found that slicing tomatoes in half instead of the great big rounds, it just seems to work better for me for putting on sandwiches. I can arrange them better on a slice of bread. And so this is a very easy and for us a very yummy. And while bacon isn't the very best thing in the world for us, we do eat bacon once in a while. Not a whole lot, but once in a while. And this is one of the treats that we have. Okay, then the next thing is that if I don't have bacon or if I don't have a pasta salad already in the refrigerator, what I do always have on our food storage shelves is home canned chicken, home canned salmon, and cans of tuna. And so I can use these 3 high protein meats that also have great nutrition. And I flake the meat, add a mixture of mayo with plain Greek yogurt, about half and half, some celery, chopped celery, and I sometimes will throw in a hard-boiled egg, or I take a tablespoon or 2 of sweet pickle relish. You could use dill relish if that's what you prefer, to make a really nice consistency. And then with that chicken salad or salmon salad or tuna salad, then what I do in this container, I generally always have in our refrigerator just a plain chopped salad that we use with several meals for 2 or 3 days. This is about a 3 days worth of this chopped salad for us, and it's very plain. It's just lettuce and tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers and celery, and that is about it. It doesn't have salt or pepper on it. It's not dressed in any way, because I can dress it up if I want to. But I will put a bed of this salad right here in the bottom, and then a scoop or 2 or 3 of this meat salad right here on the top. And then crackers or a little treat or whatever we might want to, probably mixed nuts right here. And then that makes a really wonderful and very nutritious meal for us that is easy. I can be out the door in probably 15 minutes with this lunch because I have everything all ready to go. Now I have a real treat to show you. Call us crazy. So this is our charcuterie board. And many of you know that charcuterie boards are all the rage right now. And what people do is they spread things out on these boards for people to just come along and eat what they want. So it can be like cured meats, it can be grapes or cheeses or crackers or breadsticks or any one of a number of finger-type foods. I did one once with flavored butters and then little squares of homemade bread or jam or whatever. And so it is really all of the rage. And I like that idea so much. And one of the things that Jim and I have learned, we did a trip a month ago to the Oregon coast, and I made a lot of food ahead of time to take with us and froze it, and we did it. But while we were traveling, it was a 2-day journey, all day long for 2 days to get there. And I had prepared 2 really nice lunches for us to have, one on each day. And we ate one of them. In 4 days of traveling, we ate only one lunch. The other things that I prepared, we either took to the hotel room and ate for lunch on one of the days that we were there, or we brought them home and ate them at home. And it is because what we learned was we quite often, when we are in a car and going on long trips, prefer to just snack. So a charcuterie board, I think Jim calls it a cootie board. Is that what you said this morning?
No, I didn't say a cootie board, although you do have cooties on it. That's why I stay away.
But you did say cooterie this morning.
I did say that.
Without the char. So
I did say that without the char.
So it is a charcuterie board. I got to thinking, oh, wouldn't it just be fun if we could do a charcuterie board type thing while we are on a day trip, or even actually on a longer trip? And so I went to Amazon looking for something that I could, and oh, I found a treasure. And here it is, right here. This is a little zippered bag. It is slightly insulated on the inside, as you can see. And I can't wait for you to see this. Ta-da! Look at this. Charcuterie, right there. Is that just great? And so what we have there is cured meats, fruits and veggies, cheese, mixed nuts, olives, which is a treat for me, and then some whole grain crackers. And so it's pretty healthy and it's fun and we can snack with it. It's nutritious and we can just enjoy that very much. But there is more. So it comes with these 2 trays like this that fit in this case right here. And so the one tray has these little compartments, and they are individual compartments. These are dishwasher safe, but the trays are not. So we have to wash those by hand. And this will allow you to pack, whatever larger thing that you want. But what I was thinking is that what I would do is just put some ice in the bottom, and then I can link these together this way. And when you link them together as one, then you leave off the middle lid. And so this is one unit now. And so that would help keep this cool, and we wouldn't have to bother taking our larger cooler unless we wanted to take some iced down drinks. So I think that we are going to really, really enjoy this. Now this little thing on the top, as I watched all the little videos that individuals had made, nobody had figured this out, and at least if they had figured it out, they hadn't said. But it has 2 little sliders that can only go so far. This one has 1 to 31 on it. This one has 1 to 12. Well, duh, what is that? Everybody right now knows. Oh, it is month and day. So 1 to 12 is the months, 1 to 31 is the day. So you can actually, if you need to, I don't know that I would ever need to, you can actually use the date for the date that you fix it or the day you're going to use it or whatever you might want. I probably will simply ignore it, but it's an interesting feature. And so here we have our charcuterie board that we can now take with us on day trips for lunch. I can't wait, honey. Where should we go?
I have no idea.
Because I'm ready to, take this, and I know we could just go out in the backyard and pretend
We
we're,
can do that too, pretend we're on vacation.
yes, that we're on a day trip and can use this as a snack. So those are some ideas for taking lunches with you when you go on a day trip that are fairly nutritious and things that you have pulled from food storage and used. So I hope you have enjoyed this. We certainly enjoyed putting it together for you. And we will have little videos like this every once in a while of how we use our food storage as we go on our various types of adventures. So thank you so much for being with us, and we will see you very soon for lots more videos.